I'm Rabbi Elizabeth Bonnie Cohen, and I'm just waiting for my colleague to join us.
Hi, Rabbi Bonnie Cohen. How are you?
Hi, Rabbi Starr. Great to have you with us today for Parsha Ponderings. Well, I should say that Rabbi Hamilton's not with us today. He's taking a much-needed vacation, so we hope that he comes back restored to us in a couple of weeks. Let's just dive in today. We're talking about Parsha Korach, and I've always really struggled with this Parsha. Korach has rallied his troops around him, kind of rallied the community to speak truth to power in a big way, and that power he's speaking to is Moses, and he's calling out what seems to be an injustice in leadership, and he speaks that truth, and he's swallowed up by the earth. And it's always been something that's really bothered me, but I think especially in this moment where we really need to be speaking truth to power in a big way, we see that being reprimanded, and it's a big question. But I want to ask you, like, what do you do with this, especially in a tradition that usually lifts up speaking on behalf of the oppressed?
The Parsha seems to be sending us a double message about this whole notion of what does it mean to be a holy community, right? That's the whole direction, the thrust of so much of the Torah, be and I'm kadosh, ki kadoshim to you shall be holy, you shall all wear tzitzit, which this Parsha talks about. And then on the other hand, when he tries to, in effect, push the flap of the envelope on that whole, we're a community that is about holiness, then the hammer comes down on him. So whether or not that makes you feel better in all the ways that you're talking about, Elizabeth, I think is a different question. And I share your concern that, is that really an appropriate punishment in addition to the inclusion lifting up piece? But it's at least a way of maybe thinking about something that I think we all struggle with, which is this whole notion of does chosenness imply a priori difference, or does it imply just mission in the future stuff? That's something we're supposed to be striving for all the time. And maybe that's the mistake that he makes.
Yeah, I also wonder, and it's connected to what you're talking about, that I wonder if it's not necessarily about the message that he's bringing, but the way he delivers it, that he's in asserting his own kind of holy sparks within him, he's denying the holy sparks within Moshe. The way we do that actually matters, and the way we deliver those messages of justice matters tremendously.
It's one of the lessons of Korach too, which is he, whatever else he had going for him, he didn't have the positivity. And I think that meant that even words of truth fell on deaf ears. It's a very important lesson for all of us to struggle with, which is how to stay positive, even when you have critical words to say.
Well, thanks so much for this discussion, and we'll wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Elizabeth.